Oh, hello everyone. Looks like I'm back finally. Sorry about the delay. I had done a video for Festival Kingus, but about halfway through recording, I ended up getting super sick and completely lost my voice. But I'm better now, so here I am with my video for Destination Eurovision Semifinal 1. And I have to admit, Destination Eurovision was my absolute favorite national final from 2018. So I'm super excited to see what France has in store for us this year. So let's go ahead and take a look at the contestants for Destination Eurovision, specifically the semi-final one. So let's go ahead and get started. As per my usual motive, these songs are all in random order. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first song. It is Là-haut by Chimène, Badi.
Ça vient de là-haut, comme le vent sur ma peau, le destin nous entraîne comme une ritournelle. So first things first, Chimène has an absolutely lovely voice. I love the timbre to it. It has like this soft, but like this still kind of smoky, sexy quality to it, and it's very pretty. I do really enjoy her voice. I also do like the fact that as you listen to the song, the instrumentation starts very simple before it builds up on itself, but doesn't get too much. It all keeps this very maintained and very balanced level without going over the edge, which you don't really hear a lot. The production is on point, and everything about it lends itself really well to making Chimène shine when she's the star of the show. It's not like, the piano, it's her. She's the star. It's a very lovely little song, and it's a good start to the contest. This isn't bad, but it doesn't really grab me right off the bat. It's kind of there. I wouldn't skip it, and yeah, it's pleasant. So it's a pleasant little song that I kind of like. Let's go ahead and go on to the next one. Lautner with the song J'ai pas le temps.
J'ai pas le temps, j'ai pas les mots. J'ai pas le temps, j'ai pas le temps, j'ai pas les mots, c'est fou.
So I know before listening to the songs, a lot of the Euro fans on Twitter had a lot of thirst for this act. And I mean, okay, whatever. Anyways, we're here to talk about the song and not the thirst. And I mean, it's okay. It's a decent little pop song, and it's pleasant to listen to. It's a bit generic, the beat is good, and it has a consistent driving force to it, but the song doesn't really stand out for me in a competitive atmosphere, so it's okay. I wouldn't skip it if it came up on Spotify. So let's go ahead and move on to the next song. It's going to be Oulala by Mazy. Immediately this caught my attention. The chorus is simple, easy to sing along to. It's basically just Oulala. So that's good. I can really see, with a super simple chorus like that, vocally, that we can see, the cute little dance with the staging, and I like how the pre-chorus builds up the tension well, and her vocal straddles charm and attitude. It's cute. It's a little entry with a nice instrumentation that tells me where it's from immediately. I mean, it sounds French, and I like it. I think it's a fun little song, and I think it could make the final. I don't think it could do well at Eurovision, but I think it could make the final at Destination Eurovision. I like it. So let's go ahead and go on to the next song. It is Bilal Hassani with the song
I'm not rich, but I'm shining bright. I can't see my kingdom now. Quand je rêve, je suis un roi. Quand je rêve, je suis un roi.
The flow between the English and French is really, really nice. That's something that stood out to me immediately. It just sounds very natural and conversational. Like, I don't know if you know many people who are bilingual and kind of switch between languages when they speak. Like, my stepfather and his brother both do this, where they speak French, they speak English, they speak another language. And when they're having a conversation, they'll go between the three languages, like just seamlessly. And this song feels like that. It feels like seamlessly going between French and English. And I like that. I think it's cute. How we accent a sentence with boo at the end. That's cute. I swear that's how I speak like other languages. I'm like, oh, da 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 da, and then some like word in English at the end. Anyways, it's nice and natural, and it gives the lyrics a very nice conversational feel to them. Bilal has a great tone to his voice, and he sounds good with both the simple instrumentation and the stronger, more predominant instrumentation. This is a solid song, and it's a mid-tempo self-empowerment anthem that I could really get behind, and it's the kind of song that I can see doing really well at Eurovision proper. Let's go ahead and move forward. The next singer is Naestro with the song Brasier.
On chante, on rit, on prie, on danse. Pour combler le silence, on crie, on cherche une présence.
Naestro's voice draws me right in. I think that that's the biggest selling point of this song. It's got this nice deep sound to it that's very rich in tone. So I do really like his voice. Overall, I do think the song is a bit generic though, and I don't like all the claps on the track. I feel like that was a little too much that was added into the production and takes away from the overall package and makes it a bit distracting. I wouldn't skip the song, but at the same time, I wouldn't really want to vote for it. It's pleasant enough, but again, I think it gets lost in the overall shuffle of the competition. It's solid, and I think that, it's not bad, but again, I wouldn't vote for it, so let's go ahead and move forward. The next song is going to be Florina with In the Shadow. I can say that title.
In the shadow, I need to hear my heart in the shadow of the world. In the shadow, in the shadow, I just wanna be safe in the shadow of the world.
I do really like Florina's voice. It's really interesting and has a touch of fragility to it, which I really like on the verses, before she absolutely belts it out in the chorus. The production is good, the instrumentation is nice, and kind of has a mysterious sort of vibe to it, giving a good boost to Florina's vocal performance, especially percussion, since that's the main driving force throughout the song on the verses, before we do have the simple bass line in the chorus, and it's another solid entry. I really do like this. I think it's deceptively simple and something I can really appreciate. So let's go ahead and go on to our next one. We have Aysat with the song Comme, grande. Yes, it is a banger. There is a lot going on here, but it all works oh so very well together. Beat, it is absolutely infectious. I hear it, I start moving. Aysat's vocals are so much fun. There's so much sass and swag to them. I want to see what this looks like on stage, live. It's playful. I love that xylophone thing happening in there. I think I hear a steel drum. I know I hear a wood block going ham back there. The synth kicks that, fuel the blast and the humming sounds, kind of acting as a bass line. Everything about this is so good. I'm hearing all kinds of influence. I'm hearing Caribbean influence. I'm hearing African influence. There's all kinds of musical history happening, and an absolute gorgeous melting pot that just feels modern and fresh and still really, really French. It still sounds like it's from the country it's from. Great song, solid entry, and one hell of a bop. That's gonna stay on my playlist all year. Great song. Love it. I think we can tell I'm biased at this point, but let's go ahead and move forward. Our next song we are going to talk about is going to be Battista Acquaviva with the song Passiò. Okay, so this is like Enya with a Georgian chant in the background, a drum beat, and that's all in Corsican. But there's still strings and an organ. I love organs. There's an organ, so we're at church now. I really, really like this song. Every second of it. This song sounds like the perfect soundtrack to a Gothic Lolita fashion show, or a tour of a massive cathedral, but you want to get it done quickly, but still appreciate everything. Battista's voice is beautiful and haunting and ethereal and just playing great. There's so much, I don't know how to phrase how I feel about this, but I just really, really like it. And trying to find the words to describe why I like it so much, I feel like I can't possibly convey what makes it work so well for me. This is just magic to me. I hear this, I'm I'm somewhere magical. We're living in magic now. Magic. It's a thing. But yeah, this is a good one. Absolutely adore it. I really want this to do well. And I can see this doing good at Eurovision too. I really can, because this is doing super good at Eurovision in May. Let's go ahead and do the last song we'll be discussing for semifinal 1. It is Silvàn Areg with the song Le Petit Nicolas.
Ça fait longtemps que j'aimerais partir de ce petit village qui m'a vu grandir. Je connais la route, les chemins, le moindre recoin. Y'a plus rien qui me retient à part mon pote Lucien. On se connaît depuis l'époque, puis le bac à sable, la morvonne et les billes cachées dans le cartable. Dans la cour d'école, on les a rendues folles, je compte même plus le temps.
Okay, I'm gonna do this as a compliment sandwich, because we'll see. I like that this song is something you can tell immediately where it's from. You hear it, you go, ah, that's from France. That's a positive thing. But I don't like this song. It makes me really uncomfortable. It makes me feel like I'm on a carousel on a boat that's on really rough seas at a circus with a bunch of clowns around me. I don't like that combination. It's a song that makes me honestly feel sick to my stomach. I know this is probably just one of those things, but when I hear it, it makes me feel nauseous and I don't want to listen to it anymore. But again, it's unique and it's a song that's not gonna be in any other national final, and good for him. So yeah, so that's how I feel about the first semifinal songs for Destination Eurovision 2019. Going over the list here, I'm gonna go ahead and just go over my top 5 who I personally would put through to the final. Aysat 100%, Battista Acquaviva, Bilal Hassani, Florina, and I think one more person can go through to the final, and I'm gonna go ahead and push through Mazy to the final as well. So those are my top 5 in no particular order. I just like, oh, those are the 5 I would vote for myself to go through to the final. And yeah, if you want, you can leave a comment or like the video and maybe even subscribe if you really feel like it. I know I'm posting this the day before Destination Eurovision, but I'm super, super, super excited for semifinal 1 tomorrow, and I'm super excited for semifinal 2 next week, and I'm just excited overall. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your whatever it is. Bye!